What's up, guys? Doomwake here, and welcome back to a modern? Where's the standard content? We're here playing some modern today. First and foremost, thank you guys for all the support this past weekend in Atlanta. It was an absolute blast, and I just posted the sideboard guide for the Cage deck on my Patreon, so be sure to go check that out. As far as modern is concerned, now we're going to be mixing a little bit more modern into the rotation as we approach the regional championship upcoming, because got to be spending a little bit of time testing for that. Most likely going to end up playing Boros Energy, but there's still some things to explore, and that is what we have for you here today. Now, I really enjoy the Hollow One archetype, especially with the reintroduction of Faithless Looting. But I thought to myself, Hollow One has sometimes a tough, it's the word that I'm looking for, a tough go of it in post-board games against a lot of graveyard hate. Now, you do have the card Hollow One, which in and of itself does sort of sidestep graveyard hate. But that's really it, right? Detective's Phoenix can't be cast. Stuff like Nethergoyf and Dragon's Rage Channeler in some versions, they just don't really cut the mustard. Fear of missing out. These cards just don't really function when your opponent has a Leyline in play. So I tried to think of an additional threat that we could play in the main deck that sort of functions with the deck's main game plan and helps you in post-board games against graveyard hate. Enter Death Shadow. So this is a deck that already wants to be playing Street Wraith, already wants to be playing Thoughtseize, already wants to be fetching and shocking. So Death Shadow kind of just makes sense. You do have to make a couple of concessions, like you'll notice there's 2 Dismembers instead of 2 Fatal Pushes main deck. That's because pay 4 life with Shadow. And then I've also included one of each kind of pay 3 Bolt land to be able to, again, pay 3 life, more stuff that's good with Death Shadow. So you have to make a couple of concessions to put the shadows in, but to be honest with you, you don't really have to do a ton. And the other thing that's pretty cool, I wanted to play one Scourge of the Skyclaves. You probably shouldn't play this card, but it's more of a pet card, and it's like a 5th Death Shadow, but not quite as good. Now, as far as the rest of the deck is concerned, it's a lot of the stuff that you would normally see in Hollow One. Burning Inquiry, Faithless Looting, Street Wraith, Detective's Phoenix, that kind of core of cards. You want to discard a bunch of stuff, put Street Wraith in the graveyard to then bestow a Phoenix. We have Bowmasters to pair with the Burning Inquiries, still have that. There's a couple of Fear of Missing Outs, which, to be honest with you, probably get a lot better when you add bigger creatures in your deck like Death Shadow. We still have the Nethergoyfs. Again, we're not going to be like super unreliant on the graveyard. It's more of like a half and half kind of thing now. And we have one Tarfire here just to kind of fill the Delirium requirements for both Fear of Missing Out and Nethergoyf. But, I mean, as far as the main deck is concerned, that's pretty much it. It's relatively straightforward here. Mana base, again, a lot of fetches, 4 Blood Crypts. I even considered playing an off-color, like, random black shockland. Not sure if you want to go that far, but yeah, one mountain, 1 swamp, the Raucous Theater, 1 of each bold land. Again, pretty simple stuff here, nothing too crazy. And then as far as the sideboard is concerned, we have our own lane lines, mostly here for the blue-black Murktide deck, Hollow One mirror matches. I mean, there's plenty of graveyard decks going around. 2 Surgicals for graveyard, more graveyard hate. We're really respecting the graveyard decks. 2 Meltdowns for Affinity, and I guess Breach. It's okay against Breach, but it's not fantastic, because if they have an Emery in play, they can rebuy pretty easily. Magus of the Moon for big mana, Magebane Lizard for Storm, and Rough Tumble for energy. You want to choose specifically Rough Tumble over Pyroclasm. It's 99.999% of the time it's the same card, but this is 8 mana value total, so you can exile just this to bestow a Detective's Phoenix. That's why we're playing Rough Tumble. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck. You know, again, I really do like the Hollow One archetype. I feel like it's just missing something, and maybe Death Shadow is that something that it's missing? Well, we're going to find out today. I will see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. So remember that thing about drawing 2 different decks? Garber, you may screenshot this hand now. Yeah, you may now screenshot this hand. I mean, you know there's a Death Shadow on top, so I'm still keeping. There's a Death Shadow on top every single time. Kept the Zero Lander. I mean, I have a Boggart Trawler, I'm just saying. I can cast spells. I can cast at least 2 spells in my hand. See, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We just need a red source. Please, don't make the joke. Memory push, Overlord. I kind of think I have to take the Overlord. But which enchanter also kills Hollow One? Let's just take Overlord. It's kind of a hard hand to beat, though. Their hand's good. I was hoping they would Thoughtseize my land. Why would you wish death upon me? Red source. Red source. Easy. And we are 100% not going to discard these Detectives Phoenix, right? Or discard the Hollow One, rather. Alright, you can go. I discarded 2! Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Unreal. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this at home, this is why you don't gamble. Life lessons on twitch.tv/Doomwake. I don't actually care about that. My graveyard sucks anyways, so that's fine. I was supposed to draw land there? Why didn't I draw land? What'd they discard? They discarded 2 Concealed Courtyards and a Recruiter. So we still know they have Push Ephemerate in hand. Card's not great against Push. Thinking. Alright, here's the plan. I'm discarding Shadow because they have Push. I feel like that's right. At least they played this as a land, right? They could Flicker Wisp there. They could Flicker Wisp this. Ah! Why'd it be main phase that? Well, and now they can Flicker the Boggart Trawler. It's not looking fantastic. I will say that. This is non-land, right? Okay, so they can't Flicker this, which is good. They do have Ephemerate and Push in hand. Stinks. I need to find a land. This, I guess? Maybe the second Bowmaster was a better discard there. I think I just pass. This line's so much worse against the Ephemerate, though. Yeah, because now if I Bowmaster target the Trawler, I guess I can target them and then just put the token on the Boggart Trawler. They're just not going to attack with this, though, right? Oh, right. Okay. Well, at least I do this. Hold on. Did I mill my mountain? Sure did. Get this. So what if I let this go and then just Bowmaster target them? Or I guess target the Felia in that case. I guess they can now Ephemerate the Felia, but then I'm still not taking 2 damage. Alright. Go with this. You can push the army token before damage, but I'm cool with that. Yeah, this is like maybe not the best exchange, but I think it's as good as I was going to get versus the Ephemerate. Because if I Bowmaster the Trawler before this resolves, they just Ephemerate it, and then I can't double block the Felia when I double block there. I was thinking I didn't want to lose the Bowmasters, but yeah, double block was probably okay. Yeah. Oh, with the hollow one? Was the hollow one untapped? Am I stupid? I guess it was, right? I didn't attack last turn. What am I thinking? I don't even know what I'm doing. I really don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, my bad. I probably should have double blocked then. Why did they attack into the hollow one? Because I guess their plan was Ephemerate the Felia. Okay, I'm doing this now. So we know they have push in hand. Could just send with the hollow one. Okay, I should have blocked with the hollow one last turn. For sure. So yeah, what was their plan if I just block with the hollow one? Their plan was just Ephemerate the Felia? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Sure. Okay, so they didn't care if I blocked the Felia because they had a second one. They just wanted to get the graveyard. That's fair. So their last card is Fatal Push, which means we can't double block Felia. This gets kind of awkward. Ooh, no attack. I like that. Kind of surprised they didn't attack there. That's something. I guess I should probably kill the Felia, but I still want to hold back both Bowmasters. Hey, if I draw the Death Shadow, I can cast it. I mean, it's just going to die to Fatal Push, but I can cast it. Don't talk shit about the shadows, okay? I need you to respect the shadows, please and thank you. I'm just going to do this now. I do think I am supposed to kill the Felia, though, because, again, we know they have push. I'm honestly surprised they didn't attack last turn, because, like, I can't double block, right? Or wait, did they cast this? They may have cast the push. I don't know. It's too late. They may have cast the push. I have no idea. There's a push in their graveyard. That might be the push. Right, they cast the push the turn that I block with the token. Okay, so they don't have push in hand. That's why they didn't attack. I'm learning things. It's all coming together. Can I send everything now? Probably. Because send everything means if they trade for Bowmaster, they take 5, go to 4, and then the hollow one is lethal next turn, right? Right? Yeah. Hold. Hold. Stop tapping mana. That's okay. They have to chump block this turn. You can have that. That one I'm okay with. Try those lapsed modern players? What do you mean? What would I change the title to? I'm keeping it on top. I legitimately think that a 5-mana 4/4 is better than my average draw step. The only exception being, I think, exactly Death Shadow. Oh, the lapsed modern players? Alright, fine. should I do like, is Hollow 1 plus Death Shadow the best deck in Modern? Something like that, maybe. Alright, Death and Cat mix. Rough Tumble good, nothing else good. Rough Tumble definitely good. Fear gets a little bit awkward if they have Graveyard Hate. I could shave a Thoughtseize. Death and Taxes knows what it wants to do. Play a bunch of bad white cards. You see, normal people look at this hand and they say to themselves, there's no way there's ever a land on top, and they mulligan this hand. The good news for you folks at home is I am not normal people. The best part about this hand is as soon as I draw land, Frost is going to lose it. Yeah, see? There you go. Frost lost it. Do I save the other one? No. I did have 3 looks. See, this is a game I wish I had Death Shadow. I'm trying to think if I want to go for Thoughtseize. I'm a coward. I want to take Rest in Peace. That one. wait, they have Solitude. Shit. Well, I can't beat that card. Hi, Tomber. How you doing? Wouldn't it have been better to Wraith after you fetch? Well, no, I kind of want the second land, right? This hand does want to draw a second land. Well, shit. That's bad. Yeah, why streamer, why is Death Shadow bad against Solitude? See, you're noticing the exact reason why people stop playing the card Death Shadow. You're witnessing it live. This card basically made Death Shadow become obsolete. I don't want to play anymore. I really don't want to play anymore. Yeah, Death Shadow is banned. Death Shadow is not allowed. It does seem pretty bad against Solitude. Yeah, they returned Sanctifier off the Overlord. I guess I should have taken the Overlord then. I was just cooked either way, though. There is no way I was winning this game. Or is there? It's okay. We can go to the next one. Could we get a gamba on whether or not you've been the coin flip in Mesh too? Coin flip as in, like, will I discard my Hollow One to my Burning Inquiry, or just win the die roll? I could have, yeah. And, like, look, at least Hollow One get, like, an attack through a Sanctifier. At least I have that going for me. I'm keeping this hand. I mean, this has got to be turn 1 Goyf, turn 2 Bowmaster, turn 3 Burning, I think. Yeah. Okay, don't... Come on, there's one Scourge of the Skyclaves in my deck. Don't make fun of me for playing one Scourge. You see, the thing is, you can't Arena of Glory Death Shadow. You can, however, Arena of Glory Scourge. You know? Does that change my plans? Kind of. Now I want to go looting Hollow One, then turn 3 Bowmaster Burning. Yeah, that changes my plans. So let's looting. Bazinga. And then I guess Goyf. Because I need land 3 for Bowmaster Burning. Probably should have attacked first, but I'm lazy. I mean, this is a good start, right? This is a good start. Opponent definitely does not have Sanctifier. Okay, confirmed. Does not have Sanctifier. It's a good sign. Is it too, like, one head to just play the Burning Inquiry, hoping they play their Bowmasters, and then I can bow their bow? Because if I play bow first and they burning, they can resolve their bow. They can kill Hollow One. I think I'm doing it. Oh, I am the smartest person alive, okay? I am legitimately the smartest person alive. No, you're supposed to have the Bowmasters. Well, I mean, now I can just... now I can do it, because they can't play Bowmasters, so now I can just do it. It still works out, right? Yeah, it is still kind of Galaxy Brain. Ding. They discarded Solitude? That's good. I like that. So they go to 11, then they go to 7. They definitely don't have another Solitude, right? I just thought of something. You can Bowmaster yourself in those lines when you go Bowmaster Burning Inquiry to cast Death Shadow. This deck's got lines. It's got plays. There's layers to this shit, you know? It's got layers upon layers of cheesy, chili goodness. I don't know why I went with chili and cheese, but yeah, but onions make me cry. I don't want to put onions in my deck. Okay. Well, that's a Solitude. It's true. I have never there is no recorded evidence of me ever consuming a vegetable in my entire life. They got back Sanctifier? Really? Instead of Solitude, huh? Well, sus. I guess they had to because they needed to get rid of the Phoenix. Okay, that makes sense. Little do they know. We're definitely not going to discard this Hollow One either. Part of me thinks they have another Solitude. But no, because I guess they would have played it last turn if they had it. So they didn't have it last turn. If they have nothing, this is lethal. They could push the Bowmasters, block here, go to 2. Oh, well, now they can't do that. They can push Bowmaster and rip Solitude off the Burning Inquiry. I mean, come on, that's not going to happen, right? Protection from black and red, huh? Well, that sucks. You wouldn't have Solitude now, would you? There we go. Easy. Combo deck? Combo deck? Okay, I am beginning to see the error of my ways. I will say that. I mean, this hand's perfect, right? They asked me if I'm the real Doom. I said maybe. Only on certain days. Alright. This hand never ever fails. See, I told you. Although, basic mountain kind of awkward here. I guess that means we discard the second Goyf. Yeah, my face when there's a Psycho in my head. They said in chat, I won't snipe you, don't worry. And then I got chaliced. I mean, Chalice is like, I can't beat the Chalice. Well, I guess that means we are going to play this Fear of Missing Out. Discard this card that I can't resolve. Chalice on 1. So, about that. There is some good news, because we can still Phoenix through Chalice on 1. So it's not all bad. Come on! What's going on here? Alright, well, so, yeah, about that. You see, I'm going to put this Thoughtseize in my graveyard so I can have it there for Detective's Phoenix. Wait, could I have put the Bowmaster in the graveyard? I could have, but then I wouldn't have Delirium if that was the case. I'm not sure I can keep Delirium no matter what. Well, that's not great. It is not great. I'm learning that my deck is a little weak to Chalice the Void. It's one thing that I've decided. Yeah. Third Chalice on 3. That would never happen. I guess I'm gonna just save the fetch land now. Yeah. I mean, that's something. If I can find a Phoenix. Did not find a Phoenix. Creature sorcery. What if I surveil a Phoenix in the graveyard? Creature land. Yeah, because then I could get Delirium. Unlucky. Because I can go creature land sorcery, but I can't get Delirium. Well, I guess I'll put a sorcery in the graveyard. Okay, your turn. This is not the most enjoyable game. What do I even have left that I can cast? Is it just literally Phoenix? I got some Dismembers. Actually relevant. I have a Sundering Eruption. I have one Sundering Eruption that I can cast. Yeah, I got Hollow Ones. But the problem is I can't cast the enablers for the Hollow Ones, you know? Do they really just have nothing? Hold. Hold. I'm just going to keep putting shit in my graveyard. Oh, the Dismember is the 4th type, isn't it? But the problem is if I cast the Dismember, then I have to kill my Fear of Missing Out, right? I'm just going to keep casting cards into the Chalice. Look, I'll figure it out someday, okay? Man, I really wish I could put this Dismember in the graveyard just so I could get Delirium. I honestly kind of want them to Chalice on 3. Just so I can cast this for no value. Land enables Hollow One. How so? Just like casting it for 5? Yeah, I guess. As soon as they cast Kozilek's command, I'm conceding. Once they kill the Sphere of Missing Out, I'm out of here. They didn't kill the Fear? The disrespect. Hey, Forno, thank you for the follow. They are definitely not afraid of missing out. They also probably just want mana. Things are not looking great. I would say that. No, this is game 1. So I don't even have... I can't kill these. I don't have Meltdown. I guess I have a Dismember target now. What's that? Karen, the Great Content Creator. With 7 mana, huh? What is the worst that could happen with 7 mana and a Karn? Can't be that bad, right? Maybe they'll misclick. Snaring Bridge. They got 3 cards in hand. They did choose Ensnaring Bridge. You're welcome. I don't know what you're thanking me for, but Invested Zeratul, thank you for the 12-month resub. Thank you for the Prime. What am I being thanked for? Counter it. Okay, hold on. We can do this. They have 2 cards in hand. We dismember a spawn, rip the second dismember, and then I can kill Karn. Look, I'm grasping at straws here, okay? I'm trying my best. All right, I yield. I yield. I'm out. Meltdown and Magus and Tarfire can leave, Dismember can leave, and 1 Fear of Missing Out. Run it. I play first. This hand gets there every time. There's always a looting on top of my deck. You trust me? I'm actually maybe gonna wait a turn. No, it's not wait a turn. I'm greedy. Okay, that's like the single worst card that it could have been. I got a 2/3. My face when the kids aren't all right. I was going to say, don't you dare play Chalice. We're going to have some words if you play Chalice. Well, shit. In that case... you ever just cycle all one? Okay, hold. Got a Dismember for me? Come on, you wouldn't do that. Come on. That's not fair. Okay, we do have 5 mana value in the graveyard, so we can, I guess, Goy Phoenix, tech for 5. Okay, we can no longer Goy Phoenix. What is happening right now? I mean, I guess the good news is they don't have a second land. Cycle Hollow 1, play Hollow 1? No, because it still costs 3 if I cycle it. Honestly, I think the play is just cast Phoenix. Dude, this is just not... Look, my deck is bad against Chalice. What do you want from me, okay? My Death Shadow deck is bad against Chalice of the Void. You've heard it here first. I'm doing the best that I can. Your deck is bad. What did you say? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. +1 mana. I mean, I'm just saying, if we draw a second Phoenix this turn, that's a fast clock. Okay, that's good. Kind of wish I still had that Phoenix in my hand. Rare castable spell coming in. I mean, it is a 2-mana 8/8. Am I supposed to just play the hollow one anyways? Yeah. Yeah. Because basically every card that's in my deck that enables hollow one is shut off right now, so I just kind of have to play it while I can. Oh, God. You see, what we have here is just two decks working at absolute peak capacity. Both decks are doing exactly what they want to be doing. There's really nothing to see here. Don't take that Scourge. Don't you dare take that Scourge. You son of a bitch. You know, I needed that. Any trades? Any trades? Snap trade. Didn't even think about it. That would be good. Go. Just go. Just go. God. How is it? It's also, notably, it's turn 5, and I was going to say they still haven't found their second land. Oh, God. What is happening? What is this match? Yeah, Goblin Lore would be kind of nice. I mean, any card that costs 2 mana would also be nice. I would accept... what is the worst 2 mana card that you can possibly think of? I would rather have that in my hand right now. Like, Goblin Piker. I would accept a Goblin Piker. Well, now I can't cycle my hollow one. That's not fair. Stormcrow? Well, I can't cast that. I don't have blue mana. I'm eventually going to get to 5 mana, right? Alright. Go. Could, like, cycle hollow one and try to find Meltdown. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. This is just like a perfect example of the like the dog and the dog with the cup of coffee and the house is on fire. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, that's +2 mana. That is +2 mana. How about a Phoenix? Ooh, doggy. See, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking with the gasoline. The gasoline is now on the stove. We got a floater. The floater of mana. Just don't kill my Bowmasters. Just like exile Phoenix and make some spawns. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, question. I already know the answer to this question, why I'm asking it. I was going to say if I target the spawn tokens with Bowmaster and they sack them, I don't get the counters on the army token, right? But I still want to do that, I think. Pretty sure this is right. It's got to be right? Because if I go upstairs, they go to 5, they only chump block this, they go to 4, they get to keep 2 spawn tokens in play, which I think is just worse than the alternative, which is kill all of their mana. They did discard Power Plant, thank God. But now we can't haste the Shadow. Oh, did I forget to play an Arena of Glory? I think I forgot an Arena in the mana base. I definitely did forget an Arena. I'll allow it. You can have that one. It's on the house. Okay. Phoenix me? It's close. Right? 6, 5. They go to 2. Kind of playing pretty badly into all his dust by doing it this way, but I am just gonna do this. Because the thing is, even if they all his dust, I can just go flashback Nethergoyf, rip Phoenix. If they all his dust this. No! Not the PP! Not the PP! Alright. They did find their PP. Give me a Phoenix. Phoenix. Phoenix? Question mark? No! God damn it. We can still looting into Phoenix? Right? Looting Shadow Phoenix. Well, fuck, now what do I do? They have 1 card in hand? I think I have to just double Shadow here. Yeah, I have to double Shadow and pray. Because they can coding one of the shadows to eat it with Worldbreaker. So I just have to hope that their last card in hand is bad. And they don't draw Greedsaurus. Because, like, what card would they have? Okay, let me ask you this. What card could they have in hand that I care about Thoughtseizing this turn that they wouldn't have cast last turn, right? I guess maybe this. But no, because they still could just Karn for Bridge. Wasn't that good enough last turn? Hey, what's up, Magic? What were you playing, Magic? You got cooked as well? Yeah, that round 10 was brutal. I could draw the second Meltdown. A little late to the party there, buddy. A little late to the party. You're playing mono red. How'd you end up finishing? Did you lose to Gray? Because I also lost to Gray two rounds later. She played very well. Right now, they can't get back Worldbreaker correct, now that I've Magus them. But they can just get Ballista off Karn and then kill the Magus. You went 10-2, lost 2 in a row. Yeah, see, I was 10-4 going into the last round, but I decided to play out the last round because me and my opponent had like some of the best breakers of the X4s, and we both decided that we had a good shot at top 32 if we played it out, which I did get 30 seconds, so glad I played it out. I think we could have drawn into top 64, but I decided to gamble. Gamble paid off, which was nice. I guess I just hold that. Is there any reason to bring back Nethergoyf? Not really. I guess I'm attacking Karn just to force the block. It is a good point. They can't cast a lot of their spells. So, well, no, because even if they brick, they can just uptick on Bridge, right? And if they uptick on Bridge, I can't attack, because they just have a 3-3. All the X4s made it? Okay, I gotcha. What'd they do? Oh, they killed my swamp. That's bad. Okay. But now I get to kill the Karn with Magus? Question mark? Hold. No way. Oh my god, dude, what was that game? What is this whole match? This match is insane. Oh my god, what are these games? Yeah, the Magus was perfect because it locked them out of casting spells. They couldn't cast anything. They had all mountains. They probably just had a bunch of 7s in their hand or something that they couldn't cast. What a game. Could be cut 2 random 1-drops for Dismembers. Why do you want to do that? For Thoughtseer? Is that worth it? Maybe. I mean, you can't Dismember Chalice of the Void. You know that, right? Now, this is a hand I'm talking. Don't you dare. Do not... Okay, I was going to say, if you have Labyrinth plus Chalice, I'm calling the police. Can I find the 4th? Come on, give me the 4th for the screenshot, please. Oh, that's bullshit. That's unreal. How could you possibly not give me the 4th copy there? I wanted the screenshot so bad. They said, nice. I'll give him the winky face. They could have all his dust, right? I think you have brought the wrong... I think you brought a knife to a gunfight. That's kind of what that feels like. Hollowwood is colorless. I mean, it sure looks brown to me. Last time I checked, I think brown is a color. Change sign color. I don't think I can make the sign brown. I mean, I could try, but... funny enough, they can, they can exile a hollow one with Kozilek's command. So, keep that in mind. They can go kill hollow one, make 5 blockers. So they go kill hollow one, make 5 blockers, block 2, take 2, go to 5, which means they would have 6 mana left over after I Magus them, right? I think. Mm-hmm. 5, block, yeah. And then I Magus them and they have 6 mana, which is not enough to go Karn Bridge. So we should be fine. Also, even if they Karn Bridge, we can still attack with the 2 1/1s and the Magus. So they should be okay, I think. Well, carry on. All right, I'm going to try to find brown on my on my color wheel. Brown is orange in context. It's like, I mean, that's orange. I know it doesn't look orange on your screen because there's lighting, but it's orange, I promise you. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so really what made Hollow One playable was the banning of Fury, not the unbanning of Faithless Looting, right? Orange is not brown. I don't have brown on my color wheel. There is no such thing as brown, all right? 3 blockers. So I guess I should kill a spawn token to make them block both hollow ones. Right? We have lethal. No, they block both hollow ones and go to 1. If I don't cast the Bowmasters, they can go chump, chump, eat, take 2, go to 3. And this only puts them to 2, right? Or no, they go to 1 either way. Because they go to 3, they take an extra... It's 2 damage. Also, they're going to sack, right? Oh, they should have blocked the hollow on. Yeah, they said that they misblocked the chat. I still don't think they really had outs, right? Like, they only had 4 lands. They had 4 mountains. So I can't imagine they had outs. Yeah, but Cookbook is slow. It's only one at a time, right? What if you got like 5 cards in hand? You just gotta dump that. You gotta dump that stuff. Yeah, you can use the Lion's Eye Diamond to cast the bridge, right? Obviously, that's how it works. GG's head that game too was that whole match was hilarious. I mean, it's like I would say a below average hand, but I guess I'll keep it. Yeah, that was a really fun match. The double chalice game one, I'm like, do I have castable spells? There was a point where I just wanted to get the Dismember out of my hand so I could get Delirium. But in doing so, I had to like kill my own fear of missing out, so I couldn't even do that. It was wild. Not a big fan of them having 2 of that. That's not good. Got ads? No, Hen, come back! Chat, somebody quick, somebody give Hen a sub. So we can dodge the ads. Ruby Medallion. Song for me to sing. It's opposite day. Opposite day. Thank you for gifting us up to Hen. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifted. A talisman game to that I should have cast. Yeah, I figured as much. Once I had the Magus, it was kind of brutal. What's their hand again? Ritual, Ral, Past in Flames. So I guess I should take the Ral and then leave. Did you take the Ral or the Impulse now? I guess probably the Impulse. And then play a Goyf. Yeah, I think that's right. And I want to fetch Shockier because I want to give myself the ability to like looting Phoenix next turn, or like triple red spell if I need to. Uh-oh. Okay. So they have 1, 2, 3. They don't have enough mana to go Ral Past in Flames, right? Two. Can play Medallion next turn, maybe? Yeah, 1, 2. Oh, right. Now this is off of the Glimpse. Okay. Okay. That's something. So discard Hollow 1, land, fetch for, I guess Hollow 1 Phoenix. I could also just try to get lucky off of a Surveil land and Surveil a Street Wraith into the graveyard, and then exile that instead of the Hollow 1. And that would be sorcery, land, enchantment, creature, artifacts. That would be 7. Is there anything that I can do that's better? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's the best I can do. So let's do that. And then go here. All right. Well, that's kind of exactly what we needed to happen. I still don't think it's going to be good enough, but... Oh, right. It's only 6 because we lose the enchantment. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, this is still the red line, right? It has to be. Because it's the only way we can get, like, enough damage in this turn to make it so maybe they lose 10 Raw flips in a row. 9 if they have to tap a canyon. Likely not going to happen, though. We'll do our best. All right, come on, lose the flip. Well, they immediately win the flip. The thing is, they don't want to flip the round now. So hold. All right, 1 of 10, 1 down, 9 to go. Chant with me, chap. 1 of 10. They won that flip. Okay. Come on, just lose 9 flips in a row. It's not that big of a deal. Have you ever lost 9 coin flips in a row? I mean, I have. Well, they won that flip. Okay, you gotta cooperate with me a little bit. You know, they just win every flip. Stop! Stop! Come on, I need you to lose some flips. I know. Look, like I said, it's not very likely, but okay. Well, they just won every flip, so all right, you win. As a matter of fact, they just won every flip, so it didn't even matter. All right, Magebane, Surgical. I don't know if I want Leyline against them. That is true. What's the odds of winning 5 in a row? Because they did win 5 in a row. Weirdly enough, I'm not really a huge fan of Thoughtseize against them. Tienda Blood Moon, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. We're playing some modern. We're trying to mash Death Shadow and Hollow One together. It's going okay so far. There are some things that I like about this list, some things that I don't, but we're trying some stuff out. It's been okay so far. I'm not gonna board in Leyline. I don't think I want to. Or the match, or the game. All right, this hand gets there every single time. There's always a looting on top. You just have to believe sometimes. Except for when there's not a looting on top. Case in point. It's alright, we'll find one this turn. We'd also accept a Burning Inquiry. Look, it would have been nicer last turn, but I'm not going to complain. One, for sure. The hell's the other discard? Surgical Extraction? I don't know. I mean, it can't be Magebane Lizard. I want to play that next turn. You want to discard Swamp? Really? I mean, if that's the plan, isn't it better to just discard the Bowmasters? Because then I can go next turn. Like, what I want to do is I want a Magebane, and I want to put the Phoenix on the Magebane. I think. And then... Yeah. I think it's just discard Bowmasters. Yeah, I think that's the discard. It's just Bowmasters. I think that's got to be right. Yeah, maybe at that point, if you're not keeping both Bowmaster and Inquiry, the better discard is Inquiry. I guess I could buy that. It's close. And Inquiry is like not super great against them because Inquiry can just kind of fill their graveyard with stuff. Like, it can fill their graveyard with stuff for Past in Flames, but if we have Magebane plus Surgical, I don't think filling their graveyard matters that much. So now I think it's just better to do this. And then we can at least hold up, like, if they find an answer for Magebane, then we can still have Surgical available. which ideally is good enough. We're going to have to hope it's good enough. See, this is why Magebane Lizard is so fucked up against them. Because they have cards like this. Yeah, they gotta go upstairs. And now we can Surgical Bap. We're also kind of just killing them, right? Surprised they didn't play the Ritual. They could have just played the Ritual for free, right? Just to have it in the graveyard. Okay, what's the best way to do this? It is... probably lead on Surgical. They only have one Flage. Alright, Glimpse, Manamorphose, Ritual. Do they have a single... They have 2 Prismatic Endings. And 1 Wrath of the Skies. That would kind of be bad for me if they drew Wrath. And then I guess they can wish for an answer. So 2 wishes. But they're kind of a ways away from that, which is nice. What's their hand again? I mean, honestly, given that their hand is that bad, I kind of just don't want to cast the Burning Inquiry. So why don't we just do this? Exile creature and... Nah, it is pretty nice to be able to have more types in the graveyard for Goyf, so I guess this is fine. Or, I mean, I can also draw that. That's a pretty good reason to not... pretty good reason to cast the Burning Inquiry, right? I am at 5 for what it's worth. Obviously kept the Hollow Wood in hand. What'd they discard? They discarded Glimpse, Rel, Impulse. Impulse, Glimpse. Okay. Alright, best of luck. Godspeed. Those are not the droids you are looking for. I know, right? I mean, that game wasn't really a comeback, right? I was ahead most of the time. Alright, now we have to somehow do that on the draw, which seems significantly less likely to... more difficult to do. Just winning games, period, on the draw against Storm is tough. I got the 1 Trawler. I sure wish this was any other land in my deck. They kept 7. Fine. I mean, I want to keep this hand, but... Look, it's got a plan, okay? It's not a very good plan, but... Yeah, I mean, I thought about keeping the first hand. If we draw a red source, it's nuts. No, I didn't mean here. I meant last hand, okay? One mana, 1/2. Your turn. How busted would Nethergoyf be, by the way, if it counted both players' graveyards? It would just be, like, obscenely broken, right? Just, like, unprintable levels of busted. Yeah, Tarmogoyf, but with all the upside and basically none of the downside. Look, that's why I said hypothetically, okay? True, it does fit perfectly in MH4. Right, yeah. Also, arguably in a better color than Tarmogoyf, right? Like, I think being in black is better than being in green on average. Especially for, like, Grixis Shadow decks, you know? I was saying the hypothetical is Nethergoyf counting both players' graveyards. Which obviously is way too broken. I get that. I just start, like, once I get to this point of the stream, I just start saying random stuff, you know? Wrath of the Skies. It's rude. I don't like that. Not a big fan of that. My Goyfs. Where'd they go? That is a good point. Green was pretty bad for a while, and Tarmogoyf gave people a reason to put green cards in their deck, which is at times kind of difficult to do. So that is a good point. And then like Tasigur, like the Tasigur Gurmag Angler stuff came out, and then people just had good 1-mana black threats. Ruby Medallion. They are, right? When am I using this surgical? It's not now. I probably have to wait until they cast Past in Flames. Like, maybe I can hope to spike a Wish? Again, I just don't think there's a ton of reason to do it now. Does anybody remember when we... Does anybody remember when we surgicaled them last game, did they have a Grape Shot in their deck? I want to say no. I mean, this is it, right? We did look at their deck last game. I don't think there was a Grape Shot. I'm going to say no. I guess they can kill me with Flage? Is that it? Is there any other win condition besides Flage? You can attack me with Ral. Yeah, so it is literally just Flage. Which, I mean, it could happen, right? It certainly could happen. Alright. See, the problem with casting that surgical here is now the game's gonna take, like, they have to go through their whole deck to find the Flage. So, we're probably gonna be here for a while. Do you think they can make enough mana to just cast the Flage 5 times? They probably can, right? Well, no, because once it goes into play, it'll stay in play. Right, yeah. They can't, it doesn't actually go back to the graveyard. No, because, well, the thing is, when they flash it back, it stays in play. It doesn't go back to the graveyard. I guess they could, like, Flage, Escape Flage, Wrath for 3, then Flage again? But that's only casting it 4 times, right? No, I know, yeah. So, but they have a Wrath in the graveyard too, so they can go Flage, Escape, Wrath for 3, then Flage, Escape again. That's only 9, right? Because it goes to the graveyard. Yeah, so it's 9. The question is, do I want to sit here and wait for them to cast Flage 5 times? I don't know. Because it's going to be a while, right? I guess while they're doing that, I'll schedule my YouTube video. No, the Flage does not get flashback. Past in Flames only gives instant and sorceries flashback. How do they cast it 5 times? I was thinking that they could put it in the graveyard after they escape it, but they can't do that. They can respond to Dismember. Oh, I was F6'd. I'm checked out. I wasn't going to NF6 to try and kill the Ral. Honestly, I think even just, like, maybe saving the Dismember to shrink a Flage is more relevant, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but I was F6'd. You can't get me to un-F6 here. Alright, I'm going to schedule my YouTube video. What do we have? Oh, we have the Omniscience combo deck going out today. For those of you who missed the Omniscience deck last night, standard Omniscience combo. Trying to come up for a title for this video. Chat, give me a good YouTube title. Yeah, that's what I meant. I admit it. I clickbait people all the time. Do broken combo cast spells for no mana in standard? Yeah. See, the thing is, it can't be all caps. You have to find very like specific points in the title to put your capitals in. Oh, I like that. Free spells in standard. Could do something with that. That is nice. What if every spell was free? And then turn 4. Nah, that's just too cringe. I don't know. This is my experience every single night when I'm scheduling a YouTube video. It's like, I know it's clickbait, but in my head I know it's also cringe. So it's like trying to find the right balance of cringe and clickbait, you know? Yeah, you don't want to go 10 out of 10, but you don't want to turn it down too much to where nobody clicks in the video. You have to like find the right balance. And that's tough, you know? It is difficult. I mean, if you got a good one, you can fire it off. A 25-year-old chronically online Zoomer. I guess that's my target audience. What does ChatGPT say? I don't know if I want to do that. Do you beweave? I kind of threw up a little bit just reading that. It's the Omniscience combo deck from the standard Omniscience combo deck. I don't want to use ChatGPT to make my YouTube titles. Wait, they got 5 cards in deck. Can I just deck them? Do they realize that they don't have a win condition? What are they doing? What's their plan here? Like, they literally can't kill me. I surgicaled their wishes. Okay. I don't... What is their plan? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing a key part here. They're at 37 Storm. It doesn't matter. They don't have a win condition. I've surgicaled their wishes. They don't play a Grape Shot, man. We've seen their deck. They don't have a Grape Shot. Wait, what? What is happening? You have 1 card in your deck. What are you doing? They're just trying to see how much Storm they can get? Did they, like, forget that they didn't have a win condition? What is happening? This is BM. How? I'm not BMing them. I'm the one that's F6'd. I can't be BMing them. I mean, they have a Flage in their deck, but they needed to have a couple of cards in their library to be able to attack me with Flage, you know? They can't Fastest Circle. They don't have wishes. There's no wishes and no storm spells in their deck. Wish the Oracle. I've already surgicaled the wishes. They said, I'm sorry for wasting your time. So they didn't they did all of that. They went through their entire library, not realizing they didn't have a win condition. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, it's got to be the last card. Dude, I'm saying the wish is in here somewhere. I know I put 2 in the deck and I only cast 1. Oh, man, that was awesome. But it wasn't quite enough. All right, we're 3-0 with this deck, by the way. Hey, what's up, Jose? There is a hollow one on top of my deck every single time. How much is that worth? I'm assuming infinite. Oh, they only had one Flage. Yeah, they only had one Flage in their deck. Which we knew because we surgicaled. Hollow one. Hollow one, please. Rip. I mean, double Goyf on turn 2 is not bad. Just a little short, huh? Just a little short. I can't cast that one. Yeah, turn 2, double 4/5. That's not bad. Alright, title for a YouTube video. We're trying to figure this out. We need a clickbait title, but not too clickbaity. What time is it? Alright, I gotta schedule like a half hour. A Janye. Have I cast a single Death Shadow this entire league so far? I don't think I have. I mean, the Death Shadow is just like kind of chilling on the sidelines. I think I do this. I could Bowmaster myself. Can bad cards be good if they cost no money, mana, and our opponents don't exist? No. Some description of the video. It's the the blue-white Omniscience combo deck in Standard. All-Knowing Grandpa, Abuelo Omniscient combo, rock Standard. It's got to be more simple than that, you know? The video is cat. No, I get the joke. You don't have to explain the joke to me. I got that part. The thing you got to realize about YouTube titles is a lot of people, like, if there's a joke within a joke, like if you're not explaining them the joke outright, they just look at the title and they're like, what the fuck is this? And they just click off, you know? Because a lot of people just don't have a lot of time on YouTube, you know? Spelling Omniscience wrong in the title? Ooh, I like that. I like the way you think. Can I kill them? Creatures. So if I get rid of... I have 4 card types. I only have 1 sorcery, though, right? Oh, I can just exile a double Street Wraith. And then keep enchantment creature sorcery land. So let's just go here. And... Is that right? Is it better to play the Phoenix from hand and exile Phoenix Wraith? Because then I keep 1 Wraith in the graveyard for the next Phoenix. Yeah, I actually think that's better. It still keeps the same number of types in the graveyard, but I keep a 5 for the next Phoenix, and I think that's more important. So if I do this, I block here, here. They have to chump block both Goyfs and go to 2. You won't believe what I'm wishing for in Standard. All right, Sleers. Broken new combo deck in Standard. Come ask Abuelo for his blessing. I feel like, again, there's a level of clickbait, you know? You can't go too crazy on the clickbait. You drew 2 cards? You sure about that? I don't love this hand, but it's an okay shadow hand. Rare, good Death Shadow hand. Yeah, win on turn 4 if you don't die on turn 3 to mono red. That's a good title. I guess the second shadow is not too bad. Okay, well, given they have Ghost Vacuum, I'm pretty happy I have 2 Death Shadows. Guide of Souls, High Noon? Really? I guess I'll just take the Guide of Souls. Why would they port in High Noon? Confused. No, come on. You can't Thoughtseize bug me like that. Come on. Come on. I'll say, is this new Omniscience deck the best combo deck? I don't know, man. This is tough. You stack their deck anyways. They did surveil me that turn, right? Each player can't cast more than 1 spell per turn. I will trade Bowmaster for this, if they allow me. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Is there even any point to casting this Bowmasters here? I could have dung myself. I like. It's probably a little better to shock here in case they have discharge. Because if I play tap land, it's a 1/1 shadow, they can just discharge it. Which I don't really want to happen. We finally found a spot where Death Shadow is good, by the way. When they have Graveyard Hate. This was kind of the idea, right? We wanted to play Death Shadow, so we had something against the Graveyard Hate. They said the plot is revealed. I did shock myself 3 times. I thought that meant giving it away. Opponent's like, man, this guy just really likes dealing himself 2 damage. It's a passion of mine. Take my hand. Montagna, huh? Montagna. Let's see what's on top. Honestly? You ever just cast a 3-mana 2/2? Like, I don't know if it's good, but it seems is that even better than my average draw? Maybe it's not. All right, chat, pump it up. Please and thank you. Please pump. Any pumpers? There's Surveil Land. Okay. Okay. Just, please don't draw... I mean, they don't play Wrath, this guys, right? Surely they don't have Wrath in their Boros deck. Yeah, that's fine. Right, it's not fine, because they have Bombardment. I lied, it's actually not fine. Remember the turn that I could have Bowmastered myself? Turns out I probably should have done that. Probably would have been a little bit better to do that. And also, now how do I beat this Flage? That's a really good question. I guess we're doing this. Hit for 6. They go to 10. Then they can... No, I can't fly the Death Shadow. I don't have enough mana value. And because they have High Noon, I can't ever set into... I can't get to a spot where I go this and this in the same turn because they have High Noon. So I literally can't do that. I mean, I guess just draw a fetch land to make a 7/7. That's bad. That's bad. These random ass sideboard cards kind of getting me. Everything I keep coming up with sounds even more cringy. I only got 20 minutes, though. And they're at 13. We kind of can't win now. Okay. I guess the good news here is they're making our shadow bigger, for whatever that's worth. But now they have a 3/4 flyer, and they can still Flage me next turn. It's our best draw here. Not really that. Trying to think of a way out of this. I can I can rough, kill this, kill a Johnny. They attack me to 3, don't draw land for Flage. I have a 10/10, they're at 13. Phoenix would be... I guess Phoenix would be lethal in that case. But I have to kill a Johnny, right? Because if I don't kill a Johnny, I'm dead on board. Am I dead anyways? They throw this at me, I go to 5. Yeah, I might just be dead anyways. Because now they put me to 2. This puts me to 1, so any creature kills me. I'm dead to any land or any creature. Well, it turns out there's not much that I'm not dead to. So that is fair. Likely dead. Then also kills me. Okay. Yep. Alright. So, not only dead to any land or any creature, also dead to most spells, as a matter of fact. So the answer was yes, we died. Well, I mean, I'm going to keep this. I think this hand can afford to go for looting, because if we miss, we can just looting on turn 2. Yeah, I'm just going to discard Burning Agree at this point, because I don't want to fill the graveyard for Flage. I guess that's worse if... That's worse if I draw Bowmasters. Alright, good enough. Guide of Souls. Guide of Souls. Let's fetch. Let's fetch. Go here. Big loots. think it's land, which does feel a little bad with the lootings in the graveyard, but I want to be able to go Rough Tumble if they have a Johnny, and then the turn after Dismember into Shadow. So I want to keep all my spells. Oh. Well, this is bad if they have Ocelot Pride. No. Don't have Pride, That is annoying, but fine. Because I can still just kill 2 guides. Kill 2 guides with 1 rock? I mean, I guess there's a stone in the art, right? 2 guides with 1 stone. I can't get greedy and wait, though. As much as I want to, I have to do it here. Alright, good enough. It is scheduled, right? January 7th at 9 p.m. Alright, we're good. YouTube video, 15 minutes. Honestly, the YouTube video is probably going to go up before I finish this fucking match and league. I may wait to just play the last round tomorrow. Okay, now what? Bamba. Ba-da-da-da, la bamba. I think I'm just going to go Fetch Shock Shadow. Again, I really don't want to fill their graveyard for Flage. Ba-da-da-da, la bamba. I guess this is not super great if they just have a discharge before playing a creature. Yeah, that's true. If they had second bombardment, that's like the one spell I could have beaten. But I was dead to most cards last game. Static Prison. It's rude. That is rude. I don't have any threats left. I have to kill the Ajani. You gotta kill it. I gotta kill it. I can't let him flip that thing. I still have 2 cards in hand, too. Hey, need like another Shadow, maybe? Okay. Which one's better to cast? I would guess Looting. Because this way I can find... I mean, I guess either way I can find Hollow One. But if I draw Hollow One, I can keep it in my hand. 1 mana Hollow One, then Phoenix it. Alright. Don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Six. Your turn. They go to 10. Do we have a card that we can draw that is lethal next turn? I don't think so, right? We can't really get 4 damage out of nowhere. So they're probably going to get 2 more turns regardless. Told you to put Chars in. What about Flames of the Blood Hand? That one's good against Flage. What you got, Squirrel Wrangler? Show me the goods. Show me the goods. Yeah, but Ghostfire doesn't make them unable to gain life. I'm sick of these Flage decks just gaining oodles of amounts of life. Life gain is just... Yeah, see, Guide of Souls 2, another card that Flames of the Bloodhand is good against. They're not tanking this long, and they just have Guide of Johnny, right? Come on. Come on. Come on. What are we doing? I'll block now. Better believe that. Oh, they're going to put a counter on it. Right. I guess block is still better, because I kind of want the Phoenix in the graveyard anyways. So now I can draw Shadow or Goyf. Then haste it. How about an Orcish Bowmaster? I mean, good enough, right? Something. Oh, it's actually not, because they can just bombard it whenever I target. Right. Oh, wait, both of their prisons die. Wait, that's kind of huge, right? I still think I want to Phoenix here. Yeah, I think I still want a Phoenix. No, that's my only artifact. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and I still have a sorcery in the grave. Oh, it's my only instant though, right? Yeah, I need one flying blocker. So now, if they sack the guide to kill this, I still have the Phoenix. Then I could chump block here, get both of these back. We're actually kind of in a fine spot, I think. I didn't expect to be going this long, but this league has lasted a lot longer than I wanted it to. I don't think I'm going to play the last match. I'll probably either play it off stream or wait till tomorrow. Well, the discharge doesn't matter because we still get the Phoenix, because the way that Bestow works. So we still get the Phoenix in play. And that's all that matters, because I can block the Cat Warrior token. Oh, it gives them energy to pay for the prisons. Right, okay. That is bad. Yeah, that is bad. True. So this is why they made that play, is they knew they were going to have energy to keep the prisons around. It was a close game. Very, very close game. Yeah, can't attack here because then they just go any creature, pump the Geta Souls, attack with both, and ping me, so I have to hold back. I'm dead to another prison and another discharge. Man, I gotta block again. I can keep re-bestowing the Phoenix. Wait, really? So why are they doing this? Because they drew Flage? And they want me to take 4, go to 4. This puts me to 3, Flage kills me. Do I bite? I don't think I bite. I kind of just want this in the graveyard anyways, if I'm being honest. Because this in the graveyard means I can still re-bestow it. So it's just better to have in the graveyard. As it turns out, it's maybe not better to have in the graveyard. Something about that, huh? Might have been a little better in play. So what happens if I had blocked the Geta Souls? I would have taken... I would have went to 4. The guide puts me to 3. They vacuum, but then I can just chump block next turn. I don't know, man. This is a complicated-ass game. No point in not attacking with the Bowmasters. I just have to hope they draw a land, right? If they draw a land this turn, I think I'm in okay shape. Because I get both the Shadow and the Hollow one back. And then they can't really attack. It was a weird game. Just please, one turn, brick! Draw a land. Draw a land. Draw a land. Come on. Draw land, please. Please draw land. Goblin Bomb? Come on. What is Goblin Bomb? They only have 6 damage in play. Any creature kills me. Any creature or any way to get energy kills me. Well, that's not true, because now they're in combat, but... I mean, if they drew a land and they make this attack, they're dead on board. Block here, take 9. Hey, you're good, Bitcrafter. Hold. Okay, that means they drew nothing? What an insane game. So now they go like chump, trade, take 5, go to 3. Assuming they drew nothing, of course. I do have to... I have to at least think about the possibility that they can shrink the Nethergoyf. Can they block with the Cat Warrior token? Oh, fuck, they can. So they can use the Ghost Vacuum to exile Hollow One, shrink the Goyf to a 2/3, block the Shadow, eat the Nethergoyf, take 5, go to 3, and then keep the Cat Warrior token. So you know what I could do? Is I could Faithless Looting to get another Hollow One in the grave, and just try to find more types. Yeah. Which I guess is better than casting a Nethergoyf, I think? I think that's better. Yep. I think I'm just gonna do... Oh, if this was a shock land, oh man. There's no way to keep it though, right? Maybe they won't respond to my fetch land? Is fetching a spew here? I don't know. I mean, they're gonna respond, right? Maybe they don't. No. Alright, fine. In that case, I'll just do this. But now I can attack with everything. Because now they cannot... They can't keep this. They have to block with it. Right? Yeah, they have to block with the 4/3. Which means I think the only way I'd lose is if they find Flage, right? Yeah, Flage would kill me. Even not even Surveil. They just go block, block, shoot, shoot, I go to 4, and then Flage deals me 4 because they have Bombardment. So even if they just draw a Flage, I'm dead. But I don't... Ajani does it too, right? So Ajani is ETB, sack token put me to 3, make token put me to 2. No, Ajani's 1 short, right? Yeah, Ajani's 1 short. It's only Flage. I mean, I think I did my math, right? Sack token, flip Ajani, put me to 3. 0 Ajani. Token put me to... No, I think it's 1 short, right? 3. 0 put me to 2. Ping put me to 1. Yeah, they're 1 short. Holy shit, dude. What an unbelievable game. Oh my goodness. Oh. Holy crap. All these matches have been 3 games. Like, every single one of these matches has been completely absurd. It's going to be like a 3-hour Death Shadow League. And then we're just going to get bodied for the trophy. That's what's going to happen, right? We got tagged that I was 4-0. Yeah, we switched up list. I'm playing the Shadow version now. It's been pretty good so far. I did switch up the list a little bit. Ooh. We got 2 of their lands. We also discarded a Hollow One. Lotus Bloom. Maybe no lands? Nah. What a lucker. How's the Char Belcher matchup? Probably can't be good. Would be my guess. I think I have to go Nethergoyf here because it's more pressure. Well, again, remember, different list. This is not your list. I would guess the combination of Death Shadow Thoughtseize probably makes the match a little bit better. Because we're cutting the slower cards and the bad removal spells for you know, more, like, better interaction and more threats. And Unafraid. It's kind of an awkward card to keep on top, isn't it? I don't think I can graveyard it. I don't have to cast it this turn, though. I can probably wait till next turn. Because they're not resolving the Lotus Bloom this turn. Yeah, alright. Fair. That does put a 7th type in the graveyard for Nethergoyf. This is a big-ass Goyf. Yeah, them putting Enchantment in the graveyard is big. Just a 1-mana 7/8, no big deal. Just average 1-mana 7/8. It is really good. Nethergoyf is messed up. Alright, what you got over there? I mean, you gotta have a bounce spell, right? They clearly have something. Oh, they have 2 bounce spells. I mean, I guess I just take the... What does this do again? Yeah, just take the Whir. Force them to use the bounce spell, then replay the Goyf. Yeah. I am very happy. I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but when, for some reason, and I don't know when they changed this, before, when your opponent had these DFCs revealed, it revealed the front side and the back side, and I don't know when they changed that, but that is a very welcome change. I feel like it happened a while ago, but... Yeah, they just, like, they show you a hand of 7 lands, and it's just 14 cards and revealed. Like, how am I supposed to keep track of that? Alright, more lethal threats. So we just have to hope they don't find a payoff. Hold. Look, they'll eventually run out of bounce spells. Alright, don't draw Belcher, please. Please don't draw Belcher. Hold. Or Tameshi. Hold. I guess I can kill Tameshi. No, don't tap mana. Come on. Come on, stop. Don't tap mana. I don't want to see that. Okay, that I can kill. They still get a draw out of it, but they don't have... Oh, wait, they only have 6 mana, right? Because they have 3 plus this. Yeah, they only have 6. Unless they pick up the Seagate. They have Disruption. Yeah, but it makes them use 2 mana, right? Also, like, what else am I doing with my Dismember? It does nothing else. Might as well cast it. So it only gives them 1 extra look. Hold. Come on. You didn't draw the Belcher. They never draw the Belcher here, by the way. 100% never draw the Belcher. Missing me. Alright, up a game. Up a game. Okay, so against Belcher, I would like Surgical Extraction. I would not like Dismember. Yeah, I got 1 Scourge. I mean, I don't know if you've ever put a Detective's Phoenix on a Scourge of the Skyclaves, but, just saying. I do have the 1 Sundering Eruption, too. I just want to get their ass. Is there anything else that I want besides Surgical? Like, Magebane's not good, is it? don't think so. Magus bad. Is Magus bad? It cuts them off of casting their blue spells. It's maybe not that bad. Perhaps it's better than, like, Tarfire. It's good on the play. Yeah, the thing is I'm on the draw. I'll do, like, I'll board in one on the draw, and then maybe we'll do the second one on the play. I'm on the draw, you say. Oh, I have Sundering Eruption. The sand's fine. I think without Eruption, I maybe wouldn't keep the sand, but knowing me, I probably still would. This has the potential to be a turn 1 hasty hollow one. Do we gamble, is the question. What is the upside of gambling? Can't not gamble. There's no downside, one chatter says. There's no downside? Well, I'm going to show you what the downside is, because I'm going to put this card on the stack, and you're going to find the downside. Yep, that is in fact the downside. There's no downside, the chatters say. There's no downside, they say. You'll just keep the hollow ones in hand, they say. It's every time. This is the reason I don't play the hollow one decks. This is every single time I cast Burning Inquiry. It's like an episode of Seinfeld on repeat in my head. The same shit over and over again. Every single time, without fail. I guess I fear of missing out this turn, because I want to Phoenix the Fear next turn. The song is gas, right? Alright, fine. By any chance, do you have a Spotify link? I'll just copy-paste and see if I can find it. Couldn't find it. It's not a big deal. I can just play it on YouTube. It's okay. It's just louder. So I have to turn it down. I have to mess with the volume settings. Oh, did you find it? No, that's fine. Let's do it like this. Trainer reveals Disrupting Shoal. They have 4 in hand. They have a bloom on 1 and a bloom on 2. It does sound kind of similar, doesn't it? Are we going Bowmaster Phoenix here? Because they can't really kill me on 5 mana, right? I don't think they can. Agent, welcome back. Thank you for the 27-month resub. Man, this song slaps. I wonder if they just shoal the Phoenix. 5 and sorcery. It kind of is the same song, right? It does sound very similar. They need a 3, though. How many 3s do they have? Not a ton, right? I guess they have enough. They have Flare, Force, Tameshi, Sink. Yeah, they have enough 3s. And I guess they have this, too. They have a lot of 3s. Yeah. It's like the 8 counter spells, the 8 DFCs. They have plenty of 3s. So 1 bloom comes off this turn. They have 5 mana, 6 with a land. This game's going to be really tight. The downside to doing it this way is now they can just go Belcher pass, and I can't Thoughtseize them. So that's bad. Maybe that was a good reason to Thoughtseize that turn. But the problem is if I Thoughtseize, I just can't put any pressure in play. I guess I could go like... I could go Thoughtseize, end of turn Bowmaster, untap double Phoenix. I mean, I'll take that. That's 2 more damage. Well, if they're shocking, that can't be good news for me. Chat, I'm scared. I'm scared. Mm-hmm. They do have enough mana for Belcher. I think we died. I believe we have died. All right, you win. Game 3. Game 3. Game 3. Game 3. So on the play, I want the second Magus, and I want to cut maybe a Fear. Yeah, let's cut a Fear. I do want both Magus in the play. This hand's weird as hell. I'm keeping it, but this hand's weird as hell. Yeah, they had plenty of mana for Belcher. I just had to hope they didn't find the Belcher. Okay. So I guess we have to hope they bolt themselves, because otherwise we can't cast this. So please bolt yourself, opponent. That is not a land that bolts themselves. Could find a shadow, maybe. Okay. I don't think we should be prioritizing that, though, so let's just Burning Agree. Yeah, that's the hope, at least. They could just counter this. We got a Philagi, a Seagate, and an Unable to Scream. Do I want to Surgical any of those? Probably not. Alright, go. Negativo. So now we need to find... Dude, Thoughtseize would be a perfect draw. Because if we find Thoughtseize, we could go Thoughtseize, Belcher, Surgical, play Shadow. Right? Fetch Shock to 13, Thoughtseize to 11, Surgical to 9. Make a 4/4 Shadow. Now we can play Scourge, which is good. We gotta find a Thoughtseize, though. Reveals the Low Tussy Bloom. The Low Tussy Bloom. Well, then. That is a draw. That is definitely a draw. Yeah, I mean, we just go for a flying Scourge, right? I guess we should cast the Scourge first. See if it resolves. It may just not resolve. Oh, mate. How's Shadow been in the shell? Shadow is awkward. Like, there are definitely situations, like this game, for example, where it can be kind of difficult to cast. But it has come up a couple of times where it's been good against the graveyard hate. So if they're actively, like, targeting your graveyard, it's hard to make Nethergoyf or Phoenix good, and that's where Shadow's been good. That's happened at least a couple of times. I really don't want to Surgical any of these cards, but I really think it's important to play Shadow this turn. So I maybe should hit the Disrupting Shoal. Although this line is quite bad if they have Flare. Okay. They have kind of the nuts, which stinks. Feel like we're not going to be winning this game. It's going to be tight. Did they suspend Bloom? Yeah, they did. So we're basically dead in 3 turns. Because their hand is these 4 cards. Maybe if we can find a Thoughtseize, we're chilling. Okay, yeah. There's one from turn 2. Yeah, they just suspended it last turn. They got Bane Veil. Alright, give me a Thoughtseize. Thoughteize. That doesn't do a ton, right? So... Actually... Yeah, I'm wondering, is it better to Bowmaster myself and then put the Phoenix on the Bowmaster token? Because it's the same damage this turn, and then next turn I can put the other Phoenix on the Shadow. I think that's better, right? And I have to do this main phase because I want to put the Phoenix on the Bowmaster token. So we exile 3. Oh, shit. Do we have enough to go for the second Phoenix? Hold on. I got to map this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess maybe at that point we should just put it on the Shadow. Yeah. Yeah, we should just put it on the Shadow at that point. Well, the problem is we don't have enough mana to Looting and Phoenix. Also, it's not really more damage, because if I put the Phoenix here, they just chump block the Shadow anyways. So they just chump here, take 3, you know. So it's actually more damage this turn to put it here. But we basically have to draw Thoughtseize right now, or we die. I think that's kind of our only out. Maybe they didn't draw a counterspell? No! Stop tapping mana! Stop! Cease! Do not tap mana. You are not allowed. Come on! Come on, man. Come on. Oh, Moto's lagging now. So, I believe we have died. That is true, they didn't tap mana. I believe we have deceased. Yeah, but they'll fuck it up. God, we came so close! Just needed them to not draw the counterspell that turn. I don't really think there was a way that I could have won this game. Damn it. GG's. GG's, Belcher. They always get me. We tried our best, okay? We tried our best to get the trophy. It was not good enough in the end. Big Sag. We did try our best. I don't know, deck was kind of cool. I mean, again, I did kind of like the Death Shadows, being able to, like, have another threat that's good post-board against Graveyard Hate, so maybe something here. Need to probably move the numbers around a little bit, but I think the concept is cool, and it felt pretty powerful, so I liked it. It was good.